Hi, I welcome on in to Fox 13 live stream. I'm Andrea Urban, your sports reporter on Fox 13, and I'm actually at the break in downtown Salt Lake City across from the Delta Center, which is entirely under construction. It doesn't even look the same anymore, let me tell you that, and finding parking is even tougher. Whoops, sorry about that, Mike. It's so fun to be in here because there is a chance that the Utah Jazz could make history, and this could mean heartbreak or this could mean joy. The worst season in franchise history, just 17 wins. And about 4 seasons ago, so the Utah Jazz are going into their fourth season since they've traded away Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, right? And that's kind of been the rebuild years going into that fourth season coming up here. You look at Lowry Markkanen signing that extension contract, but we're minutes away from the NBA draft lottery. Utah Jazz with a 14% chance of getting the number one pick. And then it just kind of goes from there. Of course, nearly a 50% chance to land at number five. And that's along with the Jazz and Wizards and Hornets. But if I can tell you, as someone who has covered the Utah Jazz more than ever, this fan base, this organization, they deserve it. And I think we saw what Utah Mammoth were able to do at the NHL draft lottery. And they jumped 10 spots, the most that you could. There's Ashley Smith live right now on the television. I'm not going to show you that because you're just here hanging out with me getting my live reaction. So watch along with me because I'm really scared what I'm going to react like. But we go back to Utah Mammoth, and I'm just saying the vibes have been high for Smith Entertainment Crew. You jump 10 spots from 14th to 4. And so there's a lot of optimism and positivity going around right now. And you come here. I would love a glass of water. And do you have root beer?
Yeah, we have
I
root beer.
would love a
Yeah.
root beer. Thank you. I'm big for Beer Cal. We're at the break, like I said, in downtown Salt Lake City, across the street from the Delta Center. I'm looking at it right now. And in a little bit, I'll pop around and talk to some people that are in here and kind of get their opinion. But I think right now, I kind of just want to let you guys know what's going on here. If you're just joining me now, whether that be on Fox 13's website, fox13now.com, or on YouTube, I am so grateful to be here. Okay, we've got the Spurs at 14 and the Atlanta Hawks at 13. They will go through. Thank you so much. Oh, can I get that in just like in a regular glass, please? I'm just live streaming on social media, and it's a root beer. Um, their Chicago Bulls are going to the 12th spot. Okay, we are moving. This moves so fast. This is quick. Portland Trailblazers 11. These are things that we pretty much knew. It's when we get to 5 through 1 that it really gets serious. And of course, with the worst season in franchise history, the worst record in the NBA, the Utah Jazz are perfect candidates for that number one spot. And if you can get a generational player like a Cooper Flag to come and join your organization, you will see a lot of come back to life. Thank you very much. The amazing break manager right there. Thanks for joining me here, Andrea Urban, Fox 13 sports reporter, live reacting to the NBA draft lottery. Okay, we are moving through. So I finished last with 11 Portland Trailblazers. Now we're going to go to the 10th pick is belongs to the Houston Rockets. And the Toronto Raptors are your ninth pick. The eighth is the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, this is 14 through 5. Okay. New Orleans Pelicans are your seventh pick, and the Washington Wizards are your sixth pick,
In the top four. So they make the jump.
which means Philadelphia is in the top four.
Are inside this room. The Sixers are in the top
Of course, Jared McCain representing for the 76ers. I'm surprised he's not dancing right now.
the Utah Jazz.
Oh my gosh!
And now we have our final four. Buckle up. It is the Hornets, the Sixers, the Spurs,
Wait,
and
are
the
you?
Mavericks.
The Utah Jazz are picking at 5.
The top four picks in the 2025 NBA. We never have any hot takes. Former Duke star Cooper Flag.
I'm like, sorry, that is a huge downer. Morgan Vance, Fox 13 Sports is over here, and he's just saying how much of a downer this is because When I tell you the optimism that Jazz fans, Shanty Lerner from Fox 13 Digital over here, her jaw's on the floor. Yeah, please join. I mean, you guys, I don't even know what to say actually, because I think we were, look at these percentages, okay? Jazz had a 13% chance at number two, 12% chance at number three, 12% chance at number four, and then a 52% chance to land number five, and that's exactly what they did.
I mean, we were just live on Instagram and many people were saying, they were really excited. The comments that we were receiving on Instagram Live, people are really hopeful. I mean, I didn't even have a chance to post the video.
Oh my gosh, and with the Utah Mammoths like luck that they had jumping 10 spots, I was genuinely thinking that the Utah Jazz would have the same chance. Oh my gosh, I'm actually I'm very animated and in shock. And the truth is this is how I would be whether there was a live stream presented to me right now or not, because this is just my goodness gracious. Okay, well, hey Morgan, let's have you hop on for a second and just talk about how this is just really tough luck here. We are live on Fox 13's websites and YouTube channel. Morgan Vance, Andrea Urban. Wow, that happened really quick, and we are number 5 for the Utah Jazz pick. Take me through your.
Well, the only thing that I asked the basketball gods beforehand was just take me to the break. So get me to pick number 4 at least. We need that tension, and we got nothing. I mean, it was essentially a coin flip.
It happened so fast.
Right, 48, 52%. So you knew there was, a very good chance that was going to happen. But to land at 5, I don't know. Maybe you get the next Michael Jordan at 5. I mean, Michael Jordan was what? The 3rd pick back in 1980, whatever.
That's some great optimism.
I don't know. But, we haven't had a whole lot of luck at 5. I think Dante Exum was a 5th pick several years ago, and he never really panned out. But then we've had some great ones like Gordon Hayward that was at 9, and Donovan came via a trade, but he was 13. Rudy was 20, whatever he was.
Right. You never know how good
someone
could be.
Flag goes down with an ACL, and, his career is postponed like Zion.
Right.
A few years. You just never know all the variables. But for this moment right now, I mean, let's just all shed a tear together.
Did you see Ashley Smith's kind of blank reaction there?
Right. I mean, I was too busy listening to the gasp inside this pub.
Because we are at the break in downtown Salt Lake City across from the Delta Center, and I heard it too. I mean, I was a part of that gasp.
Yeah.
My heart kind of just sank. So now, oh man, Morgan.
What's next? Plan B.
What's next? So
like I was saying on the broadcast,
right?
It's Plan B. There's some good players that could be, anywhere from 3 to 7. Edgecombe, that kid from Baylor, I saw him play in Provo against BYU. He's a really, really good player. He's a backcourt guy, though. I think I was hoping to see Flag and Walker and Lowry together.
4-5.
That would have been a heck of a three-headed front court monster.
Yes.
So I'm still wrapping my head around, oh, no, Christmas is over, and I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get the Teddy Ruxpin.
We got a big stocking of coal.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But,
so now we're on the break right now, and we'll see who's 1 through 4. Here's my thought, though. Danny Ainge talks about it all the time, Morgan, about how they have all these assets that they've built up and collected. Mm-hmm. Is this a situation where you could see them throwing everything on the table to try to get that number 1 pick? But who would give that up?
I don't think they'll be able to move up to number 1. What might be able to happen is to move up to number 2 or 3. Okay. They've got the 21st pick, and they've got 2 second-rounders this year. And, of course, they've got a slew of others that Danny's been stockpiling with all these trades in recent memory. So, I could see them maybe moving up to a 2 or 3 to get...
And just to point out, I will say that one of the better picks in recent years was maybe like a Kyle Filipowski, and he came from the second round.
Sure.
You never know who's going to have their time.
Denver was a second round pick.
Yeah, you never know who's going to have their moment, and we've seen some sparks from Isaiah Collier, Keontae George, these young guys, but Taylor Hendricks injury, that terrible injury, like the Jazz do have bad.
That's where management makes their money. Is not the obvious picks. Flag would have been easy.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have got credit, or the other way around.
Right.
But if you land somebody at whatever 21 or 45, whatever their second round pick is, and develop those guys, or just pick right based upon what you see in workouts. That's what we hope. I mean, that's what we hope. That's what we got Danny Ainge at, right?
100%.
Do that.
And that's what we're going to try to believe. We've seen Danny Ainge's body of work, and we got to believe in the optimism here, because maybe, just maybe, that fifth pick is going to be franchise changing. So,
Did it in Boston.
oh wow, did they just pick?
Yeah.
Let's see. The Dallas Mavericks
Wow.
are the first pick.
Wow.
Wait, what is going on? Look at Cooper Flex.
He's like,
I think he's visibly.
Wait a second. You trade away Luca, and your fan base chants are about firing the general manager, and then they do this. They had the lowest odds.
that's crazy.
No, one of the lowest odds.
1.8.
1.8% chance of
Fourth lowest. You had the man.
fourth lowest. Wait a second.
Cooper Flag's already on the phone with his real estate agent. He's like, get on a flight right now to Dallas.
Dallas. I am shocked. I am sweating. This, my reports, and so has everybody else's, is the Jazz, Wizards, and Hornets are the three organizations that deserve or have at least earned, from being so bad this last season, the 1, 2, and 3 spots. And the Dallas Mavericks, who make a blockbuster trade, are now acquiring, thank you so much for joining me, Morgan, are now acquiring Cooper Flag. We've got Shanty. Sorry, I'm just taking this in. I'm still very overwhelmed. Shanty Lerner over here from Fox 13 Digital asking people, because I'm not even, there was a gasp in this bar when the Utah Jazz drew the fifth pick. The fifth pick. I'm sorry. I'm still, Cooper Flag is currently on ESPN. I can't, you just got to hang out with me. I can't show you guys what's going on the television, but Cooper Flag is a generational player, a franchise ever changing player. And he's going to be a Dallas Maverick, and the Utah Jazz have the fifth pick, which we had a 52% chance of landing that, a 47.9% chance. There we go. Sorry, I'm rounding up too much. I am very, you know what, guys, I'm going to be optimistic about this, because here's the thing. Like Morgan Vance and I were talking about earlier, there's so many players that have come from much lower draft spots that have changed organizations and changed franchises, like a Donovan Mitchell. I mean, we knew how good he can be, but it's amazing when a rookie can do that. And maybe, just maybe, this fifth pick, which you look at Cooper Flag, and then it's Dylan Harper, and then Ace Bailey. Those are your 1, 2, 3, which would have been great for the Utah Jazz. You talk about front court and Flag's, what Flag's addition could have been. But once you get to 5, it could really be, it's, the Utah Jazz have some decisions to make on who and what they're going to do and say. I'm taking you through the break, just letting you guys know I'm at the break in downtown Salt Lake City, across the street from the Delta Center, where the 5th overall pick, if they don't make some changes, will be playing here at the Delta Center very soon. But I'm here because this has just been very, very crazy. Trying to see if anybody would be willing to talk to me, but I'm also live in the middle of all of this. And so, hey, what are you, can I just ask, like, how do you feel? Like, is your heart?
Yeah, it's really disappointed. I mean, like, Dallas having just 2% chance. and they get it, and they just lost Luca, and then now they're like, all right, here you go, number one draft pick. I'm like,
Did I not just say that? I just said
where's the luck that the Jazz, where are we needed? But I was just talking to him now. Michael Jordan was even first pick.
Right.
And you never know what can happen. We still got number 5, so we'll go with it.
Did you hear the gas from this place?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I was like, like I just got to work, and I didn't know what was going on. I seen all these news cameras, and then they told me, so my excitement was good for like 10 minutes, and then it just boom. So yeah, that kind
They're
of
about to
sucks.
be on live. We got to move because they're about to be live on.
Right, okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, because
Yes.
I'm genuinely wondering. You want to tell me how you're feeling? Because girl, I'm struggling. How do you feel? You a Jazz fan?
Big Jazz fan. Been a Jazz fan since I was about 4 years old, and working across from the Delta Center, of course, I love the hockey games, the Jazz games, all of that.
Bringing lots of fans here.
Yes, yeah, we love the business. Yes,
Yes, we're at the we're at the break in downtown Salt Lake City, across the street. Oh,
So
wait, did you take us off? I'm
Construction times.
trying to hear everything. Say something, please. I can't hear you, Jeff Tabs.